Good morning, guys. How are we feeling? You're like, I don't know. Same. I decided to treat myself with a Starbucks drink. I know it sounds crazy because you see us go to Starbucks all the time, but I really haven't gotten anything in a couple weeks from anywhere except for our video we did where Instagram followers controlled our morning routine. So I went to Starbucks for that. I had two options for that video for a new drink that I've never had. The one that didn't get picked is a cold brew with cinnamon oat milk foam. And I don't know, I don't love it. I thought I would love it a lot. It's not as flavory as I was expecting, which is so contradictory because I'm always like, not very sugary. I don't like a lot of flavor, but I think I was like expecting it, so I was a little disappointed, but it's still good. Starbucks did such a bad rap for their coffee, even though they're a coffee place. But in my opinion, their cold brew is really good, and so as long as I have that, that's fine. The first couple sips tasted like Christmas, but then it went away, so I don't really know what's going on. Also, I got my hair done. It's a little greasy, like I need to wash it, but it doesn't look super different, but to me it looks very different. I've never had this much of my natural color just like all over my hair. I love it. I feel like I'll probably keep putting more and more of my natural color in as, I don't know, as I keep going back to my hair place. I don't want to let go of the blonde yet because I still love the blonde, but my hair's breaking off. Like, it was a whole thing with the bleach. I went in and was like, I don't really know what I want, but I want more dark in my hair. But how are we doing? What's going on? You can't respond to me right now, but hopefully you will in the comments. I was talking to my therapist yesterday. It's crazy. Like, the thing that I get so bummed out about right now with like not being able to see people much, or you know, big groups or whatever, having a group of friends and like being a part of that group of friends has always been like my happy place. All through growing up, I would always have like a really solid friend group. Obviously with this friend group, it's so much more amplified because everything's online. There's so much energy, everyone's so funny, and there's always chaos happening. And then now that it just like stopped for the most part, David was kind of manning that ship of the chaos. Now that that's like not happening right now, it's like I'm in this weird, like, I just want it back. I'm definitely just a very social person. I just really thrive around a lot of friends. Hanging out and being able to do our job at the same time is just like everything to me, and obviously we're so lucky that we get to do that. That's not really here right now either. I'm so happy just like hanging out at someone's house with people there and just like talking and hanging out and laughing. Like I don't get excited about like going out really, but if it's like the people that I want to hang out with going, like I want to be there and I want to go and I want to have fun. But I'm never the person that's like, let's go out. I feel like such a lack of that right now, and I'm definitely going very up and down with emotions about it, I guess. I mean, it have been since March, but obviously people have it so much worse, and I'm extremely aware of that. I try not to like complain that much because we have it so easy, but at the same time it's valid to be upset and feel like you're lacking something even though other people have it worse. I think that's a big misconception. Like, if somebody complains about something, someone can respond and be like, well, there's people dying, or well, I have it worse because this happened to me. You can't compare problems, in my opinion. I mean, I think it's obviously, oh, there's a cat. I think it's good to be aware and acknowledge, you know, that you could have it worse, but it's not, in my opinion, it's not healthy to compare and feel like your problem shouldn't matter, because it does. Hey. Hi. I have no idea how old this cat is. When I first reached out, they were like, the vet said he's like between 3 and 5, but like I looked it up, and there's really no way for vets to know, right? I mean, obviously they can look at their teeth and eyes and stuff like that. I'm like, what if he's like 10? What if he's 13? Like, I don't want him to be old yet. Definitely acts like he's 3, but who knows? I don't mind being in my apartment. Like, that doesn't really bother me. It's just the fact that I'm not like doing the things that I was doing before, if that makes sense. Like, I don't feel like I need to get out, or like I need to like go on vacation, or like I need to stay somewhere else for a week. Like, I don't feel like that at all. I'm definitely a homebody in a way where like I like being home, but I also like being at other people's homes, if that makes sense. Crazy doing this, like my hair just looks brown. Ow. I love it though. I like this hair a lot.
Look at this little baby. Hi. So I thought I would do a video on my cat because he is a rescued cat. I was fostering him. Now I've adopted him. So I get so many questions about it. He's getting pissed. I guess I'll start off with, I've always been like a dog person. I never really connected with cats. I was like 99% sure I would get a dog before I would ever get any other animal. But obviously during quarantine, I was like, I need an animal in this house. Like, I want to foster a cat, because if I do end up falling in love with it and adopting, it won't be hard to still go out and do things once things get back to normal, because a dog is just so much work, obviously, and you can't leave it for a very long time. I was like, let me look at fostering cats. There's a post about Frank on some rescue account. It wasn't the one I ended up getting it from. I feel like they all kind of work together, so I'm kind of confused on that, but There was a post, oh, he's like, can you just shut up? There was a post about him. He was so skinny and had purple spray paint all over him. Like a bit of lacerations. And I remember seeing the photo, I was like, oh my God, what is going on? The story was that he was apparently a stray. I guess I don't know if he was like someone's cat before and became a stray, or if he was just like born on the streets. Like, I don't know. But apparently it's a known thing, especially with animal rescues. If you see a cat with spray paint on it, that means somebody had spray painted different cats, different colors, and put them in dog fights to see like which color cat would survive. I don't know like exactly what happened with Frank. I mean, he definitely had some wounds, but they weren't internal, it was all external. In the post too, it was like he's the most loving cat. Like you would never know any of that ever happened. They were like, oh my gosh, like thank you for reaching out. Nobody has, because most people want kittens, you know, or really young cats. I had to wait a little bit because he was getting neutered. Eventually went and picked him up. Right off the bat, he was so friendly. I mean, we had to drive like 30 minutes to go get him, and on the way back, Nolan was driving and I had the cat in the little crate. I unzipped the top and his head just popped up and he was just looking around, and he has this big cone on, and he just seemed so comfortable already. And for being abused, I'm assuming, I mean, definitely was, but for being in like that environment with dog fights and stuff, I was just shocked at how friendly he was. And as soon as we brought him to the apartment, he was just so confident. He was definitely a lot skinnier and thinner. Yeah, he was just so confident and cute and loving. Like he was just like following us everywhere and laying on our laps and like cuddling us up on our chest. It's weird because I didn't really get super attached to him though for a while. It sounds really messed up, but I was like, I don't know. I feel like I just can't connect with cats. Like I still felt like that for a couple of weeks. It just like took a couple months for me to just become obsessed with this cat. I remember they were like, okay, well, if you don't know for sure, we do have people wanting to look at him and maybe possibly adopt. And at that moment, I was like, okay, no, like this is my cat. I don't want anyone else to have him. I ended up adopting him a couple months after I was fostering him, and he's just like literally an amazing cat. Like, we'll walk in the front door after being gone for like maybe an hour, and he runs up to the door and starts meowing right away and is just like trying to like rub against us, and he lets us pick him up all the time. If anyone new comes over, he literally goes up to them and just like wants them to pet him and starts licking that. It's just, he's so cute and he's so perfect and he's so good. He's very sweet, but he also turns in a second and just will like start attacking my arm. But I think it's hilarious. I didn't really understand that was like how cats acted. They get very overwhelmed very easily sensory wise, so if you're like cuddling up on them and they're not really feeling it, they'll just kind of like, I like want more cats. Am I turning into a cat lady? Like, I don't understand what's going on. I also don't know how he would act with another cat. If you have experience with that, let me know. I don't know for sure if I'm gonna get another one, but they're just like funny. I just think cats are so funny. I've never seen him hiss before, but I think it's hilarious when cats hiss, because it's like, what are you mad at? You sleep all day. What's the problem? But yeah, I mean, that's the story. I've had him since I think May, and it's now October. So it's been a good chunk of time and couldn't live without him. He's perfect. Like, look at him. His little nose and paws. Are you cozy, kitty? I just wanted to tell that story like in full because I get a lot of questions about it still. And I can't even tell you, like when I was posting him at first, everyone was like, why is he purple? Why did you paint him purple? Even though I had already explained it so many times. But so the purple is completely gone, obviously. And the people I adopted him from were like, I don't know if it'll ever go away because it's like we've washed him and everything and it does not come off, but I think it just like faded over time. He's perfect, but he's also pretty ornery. I think that's it for this video. Let me know if you guys want me to talk about anything specific. I feel like you guys really liked my last video. You guys like when I feel like just like sit down and talk about specific things, I feel like. So let me know what you want me to do. I don't know. Right, kitty? Well, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.